How was that Roc Nation brunch? Like when I saw that shit on your Instagram, I was hating.
Now the brunch is cool. The brunch is fun. The brunch is a vibe. I go get drunk, eat, talk shit, just be a nigga. I literally go there and be a nigga.
So when you get put in like environments like the Roc Nation brunch, right? And what is it like to be around people that you may have looked up to, people that you may be a fan of? Like, how are those experiences and how do you handle them? Because, people handle those experiences differently. And somebody from the city who went to Morehouse, but even before you got to where you are now, you were like around these people. Like, you can literally be at Morehouse homecoming and run into name that celebrity or just be on campus and they're there for whatever, and you can't be a groupie. You can be a fan, but you can't be a groupie, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what was it like for you? Like, because I know you're there having fun, but you're also at work. You know what I mean?
No, so for me, like, it was all like I don't look at. I've never been like a person to be gooey out about celebrities, like, because that's like at the end of the day, my nigga, you're still a person. Like, you're a person. You don't got shit different than me, other than the fact you might got a little bit. Your coin's a little bit bigger, and you got a little bit more cameras on you. Other than that, like, Roc Nation Brunch is no different. Like, it's just we were in there, and I hung out with Nipsey. Like, we had really good conversations. I sat there, had a full conversations with Khaled, but it's just random ass people like you're talking to, but it's the same common denominator for everybody. They're all people, so they all got something that they like doing outside of music. Most of the time, the conversations we were having had nothing to do with music. There was like random ass conversations that we would have that might have pertained to business, but for the most part, we're talking about shooting shit. Like, like Khaled had on some new sneakers. I was like, bro, this shit's hard. So yeah, these shits don't drop to blase blah. Okay, cool. Try to get my hands on them shits. Or introducing fucking AB to fucking Meat. AB was like athletes. You realize that a lot of the athletes they don't really know a lot of the artists. So they just want to meet them because they feel like they're really cool. And vice versa. All that artists think athletes are hella cool. So I just happen to know a few athletes. So I introduced AB to Meat Mill. And like they really built a real friendship.
How do you know AB?
Huh?
How do you know AB?
Man, I met him random. I honestly forgot where I met AB at. But we on the first brunch we went to, I reconnected with him. And I was like, yo, blah, blah, blah. Like, we chopped it up. And he was like, yo, is that Meek? I was like, yeah, it's the homie. So I introduced Meek to AB, and they just, like, they kicked it off. Like, they were really cool. They were homies.
So you a dot connect is what you're saying?
Basically, like, I think you also got to remember, too, like, and don't quote me on this, but a lot of people who are, like, really, really industry, like, they're really, really industry. They're like the corporate people in the music industry, like the really corporate people, or the people who are doing like the behind the desk shit like that. Like, a lot of them came from college and got an industry job. I was never one of the people that got an industry job and did shit like that. Like, I've always been true to myself. Like, I've always been me. So I don't do that switch up shit. And like, I know how to talk to people. I'm personable. So literally, while everybody's in there trying to be all proper and shit, like, we in there, me and my niggas in there two-stepping, eating, taking shots of Douce. Like, we're having a good time. Like, this is like the best black barbecue you ever gone to.
Bro, I think that's where my love and hate comes from when I'm watching it, right? Because obviously I see you out there, I go, damn, bro, like, my nigga's really at Roc Nation. I remember that's when White Rory from Joe Budden's podcast proposed to his girlfriend, whatever. Mm-hmm. And I see you out there, and I see you being the Juju that I know, not somebody who's like, well, I'm at the Roc Nation brunch. Let me button my shirt up and react right now. I'm like, nah, this nigga Juju is cutting up being the nigga who I would see on camera like, Ju, what's up, nigga?
Thanks.
So I loved it. And the reason why I asked it, because I figured you were going to go in this direction, because for the people who consume this, like, they need to know, like, yo, be yourself. Be comfortable being yourself. And don't get me wrong, everyone's not going to like you. But, like, just because you want to work with somebody, you want to establish a relationship with somebody, don't act the way that you expect them to want you to act. Because people aren't drawn to that. They're drawn to authenticity. Like, I remember one day I'm at a bar in San Diego, and this was back in like 2015. Run into Andre Reed, Hall of Fame wide receiver from the Bills.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who he is by face because, you know, that's a generation a little bit before us. We were young when he was like balling. But I see him in all this Bills gear, and I go, that's some nice gear. Like, that ain't the normal shit that a fan's wearing. And I see a bunch of niggas around him with muscles. And I go, y'all look like football players. And they keep talking, and I hear them, they keep saying Dre. And I go, Andre Reed. Let me Google this real quick to make sure before I, you know, so I don't look crazy here. I Google the nigga, figure out who he is, whatever. And I go, okay, this is who I thought he was. Now I see the face. But then I end up chopping up with him at the bar for like 2-3 hours. And we just talking about football, college football, women. And we're just like, but I'm not acknowledging like who he is or what he is, bro. Like, I didn't say, hey, bro, can I get a picture? Or like, oh, it's so nice to meet you, Mr. Reed. I'm just like, hey, bro, what's good, my nigga? My name is Adam. Like, what y'all niggas are talking about Alabama about to beat Georgia, bro. Y'all crazy as hell. Georgia gonna whoop Alabama ass. Mind you, I was wrong, but that's not the point. You know what I mean? But we just over here chopping it up, just being the most ignorant niggas in this bar and having the greatest time of our life. And I walked away from that. They were about to go to another bar. They're like, hey, bro, you coming? I'm like, nah, I got to go to work in the morning. It's time me to go sleep. But long story short, it's just like, bro, just be yourself. And you shop the relationship that you can make. And a lot of times, people who haven't been in the same space as the people who they love, they like and look up to, they don't understand that these people put their pants on and piss the same way that we all do.
Facts. It's literally no difference. There's literally no difference. So like, that's why I say like, for me, I'm going with me and the homies. We had a good time. We ate good. We drank good. The free shit they were giving out, I'm getting all the free shit. Like, we had a good fucking time.